Hi. Today we want to take a quick look at how to get started with Oracle Cloud, and we're going to see some free services that are available on Oracle Cloud. So we've already gone into the cloud.oracle.com and requested a trial instance, and we've got the access, and there's an email that is sent out once you get access. The tenancy name that I've selected is Roy Demo. I'll just go into this, click next. I'll select the default option for sign on. So I'm logging in as the administrator. So once I'm logged in, I will see that I am logged into my root tenancy. As I can see over here, Roy Demo, and I'm logged in as an administrator. And I can also see that my home region is Mumbai, which is already set. So I see a bunch of free services over here. Today we're going to have a look at how to deploy an autonomous database. Rather, it is called autonomous transaction processing. And we're going to see how to deploy an application express on autonomous database. So I click on create, and I will put it in the root compartment and name it demo DB. Display name is demo DB. The purpose is for an application express. So this is on a shared infrastructure and not dedicated. And it is 19C. I don't need more than 1 of CPU and 1 TB of storage. I set up an admin password. And so over here, the last thing to check is virtual cloud network. So I've already created a virtual cloud network. I will put this in the public subnet. Now there are reasons why I chose the public subnet, but I'll talk about this more in details on a separate video. So this is license included. I hit on create autonomous database. Right. So there is no security group assigned. So which is why I get this error. I could choose allow access, secure access from everywhere. Right. So I do not need this in a virtual cloud network. I should be accessing this everywhere because what I'm about to do is create a website. So hit on create. So then it starts deploying the autonomous database. So if I go into the work request, I can see over here it's already started and 10% completed. It'll take about 5 minutes to provision. So we are back again. We can see that this is 100% complete and the DB is up and running. So over here, we can do a couple of things. We can check the performance hub and see its utilization. And if you want to go into more details about the utilization of the autonomous database, we can click on console and we'll be redirected to a page which shows details of how much CPU is being utilized and then the activities that are happening on the database. You have a monitoring SQL. So all the SQLs that are triggered from the application will show up over here. Now we'll quickly go back to the database and go into the tools. We can see we have a SQL Developer web version. You can also choose to connect from your on-prem, from your desktop. We have the application express that we're going to see in a couple of minutes. And we have the soda driver for JSON, right? So we're going to go into Apex. So it says I'm logged in as the administrator and I need to provide the administrator password I had set up while creating the database. So I sign in. Now I have to create a workspace. This is the first workspace that is being created. So cloud, I will name it cloud workspace. Sorry, over here, cloud workspace. And the username is .com. It's my email address. There you go. So that's created. And if I want, I can have a workspace ID. I'm naming it 5551 in the series of 555. Create workspace. Right. So it tells me that the workspace ID must be less than. So I will remove the workspace ID and let it choose from its own cloud workspace and retype the password. It workspace. So it says workspace created, sign out as administrator, and then you can log in back into the workspace. So I am logged in as admin. I'll sign out from here. Return to sign in page. Cloud workspace is the workspace name. Username is password is what I said inside the workspace. I will say remember and then sign in. So here I am inside the workspace. So over here, there's a bunch of things that you can do, but I will quickly show you an application that can be created from here. So I go into app builder and create productivity app. So let me choose an app, use universal theme application. This is just an example you can do. You can make your custom apps and you can change the authentication, etc. There are a whole lot of things that can be done. But just for the demonstration purpose, I'm showing the installation of a typical app. So this also takes a couple of minutes to happen. In the meanwhile, we'll just go in to see what's happening with our autonomous database. Over here, we see a 1% utilization, and by now we have completed. So if we run the app immediately, we see that we are inside Apex and we can start creating a universal theme for our application. That's it for today's video. Thanks for joining. Today's video we have seen the how to create an autonomous database and an application express deployed on the autonomous database. If you like this video, please click on like button. Thank you so much.